As a player, nothing's worse than a slow and slog of a combat. But also as a GM, nothing's worse than a fast, over and done encounter that didn't even phase your players. Let's talk about ways to change the game. See you on the other side. I'm Baba Tucker with MageGate Games, and if you like role-playing games and rolling dice, you're in the right place. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you never miss another video. Today, we're talking about another game changer, and this one is about slow or fast combats. And you know what? It's neither of them. It's how to stop having boring combats. So there's some things that we need to pay attention to. And I feel like it's kind of been lost in the conversation about whether or not it's roll all your dice together, damage and to hit, or if you're going to switch your initiative orders, or if you're gonna wear silly hats and scream at each other. This could work in some cases. Maybe your game, your table. I'm not telling you to change it. If you found your rhythm, go for it. Great. What I'm talking about is when you're feeling like, oh, there's a lull in the game and I don't know why it keeps happening. Here are some things to keep in mind. So remember, slow combat is fine, especially if it's theater of the mind, or if it's a great tactical war game, right? If your game is like a tactical war game, it's going to take time, especially if they're making meaningful choices. So if it's taking time and being slow and it's fun, then there's no reason to try to speed it up. But if you're not having fun and it is taking a lot of time, then here's a few things that you might want to pay attention to. First off is, are they making meaningful choices? Is what they're doing going to help them achieve something that is meaningful for their characters? So, for example, if your scenes are more character-based, if your campaigns are more character-based, this tends to engage players more because you're looking at what the character's weaknesses and strengths are, and then what you do about that makes it easier to affect the scenes, and this helps the characters feel like they're important because of what they're able to do in changing the world around them. The next thing is, you're going to like this interruption, so stay tuned and keep watching. Down in the description below, we have a gift just for you. It's a discount code for our Game Master's Guide to Traits and Actions for Monsters and NPCs. So after you're done watching the video, go ahead and go down in the description below and get that. Yeah, back to the video. What challenges are there? And isn't it being improved by a timer? Check out the last video that we did about timers. And remember that timers aren't just for detrimental effect. Remember that timers and counters are also to inspire hope and despair. Next, do your players know prior to the scene or when engaging with the scene, the objective of what that encounter entails? Are you trying to defeat all the enemies, which may be the reason why it's a slog, because most of the times that encounters you might have just HP bags, or if it's just something that they need to overcome, they need to get to another objective, they need to defend a place until somebody else arrives, or things like that. Make sure that they know clearly, either through narrative or just meta at the table, you guys need to do this, this needs to happen, and then they can do that. Then there's going to be a way that they can feel more engaged in the scene because now they have clear objectives and a clear idea of what they are needing to do to accomplish that scene. Lastly, pacing. A roller coaster is not fun just because it's all loop-de-loops. A roller coaster is fun because there are points in where there's the anticipation. There is this ride that is going on, and you need to look back on your scenes to see, what's this roller coaster of a game looking like? Have you been doing combat and combat after combat after combat? If so, maybe dial it back to a social encounter, dial it back to something to where it kind of breaks up the pacing to where you can see that there is something else coming. There is an anticipation of battle. There is an anticipation of what they're going to do, which is that all connects into the making sure the objectives are there and making sure that this is all player focused, as well as being able to put timers on there. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was helpful for you, let me know down in the comments. I want to hear how you're dealing with pacing and how you like slow or fast games, or how you're getting over your boring games. Let me know down in the comments. We love you, and we'll see you in another video. If you'd like to see more things like this, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon. If you feel like supporting us and helping us bring more things to you and our community through the MageGate, go ahead and check out our links in the description below and join our Patreon. If you haven't picked up your free Heirloom Magic Item PDF, go ahead and check out our website where you can get that for free. Thank you so much again, and see you in another video.